set up this darn tripod. So we have been requested to draw something for somebody else. They wanted the same geometry as last time, but we're going to make it more unique. So I drew this one right after the live stream last time, and this one turned out really good. And I think this was the drawing the individual was talking about, but it's the same geometry, but we're going to do it just a little different just to make it unique and one of a kind for this guy. So I'm just going to set this up here real quick. If you'll give me a moment, get all my joints fixed. It's very important, the aligning. Actually, should I do it this way? Can I tilt this? Hold on. Nope, it wants me to do it this way. I guess I started it in the portrait and it wants it to stay in the portrait. If there's a way to change that, please let me know. But for now, this should be fine. All right, that's not a shadow, thankfully. I thought it was. All right. So, we're going to make this guy's drawing on a larger piece of paper. These are my 8.5 by 11s, but this guy, he wanted something a little bit more special, so we're going to put it on 11 by 14. And I've got that page over here. I didn't have any of this set up. I just said, screw it, we're doing it live, and we're going live. So this is where we are right now. So this is also really the only time I can do this when it's not noisy, because people moving around upstairs, usually you can hear it. But there's nobody in the house but me today, so we're going live right now. Welcome to the live stream, the one individual sitting here watching me. No, there's two people here now. Hey, what's up, guys? Okay. Woo, stuff's about to fall over. We are going to probably connect this to my board. So, sorry guys, I should have cleaned up my space before even starting. I got stuff all over my freaking drafting table right now. I need to rotate my board here so that I got my clamps on one side that I can mount this guy to. Put him about there. All right, so the geometry, we're doing this one again, but I'm going to make it more artistic, I guess you could say. So this is what we're going to do. We got to draw the golden ratio spiral, and then the Great Pyramid triangle that gives us the Earth and Moon ratio. So let's go ahead and do that. The tools we're using, as always, Mr. Pen. Love this compass. Full metal, no joint here in the arm. Great precision compass. The straight edge I use is actually a triangle. This aluminum triangle. I got this from my local hardware store, or excuse me, local crafting store. And then I'm just going to be using some 0.5 millimeter graphite pencils. That's what we use for this. Now, this page is, what was the size of this page? I need the center. I guess I don't technically need the center. 11 by 14, that's what this is. So we need to find the center here. About a half. Got stuff all over this page. Okay, and then 7 down is the middle. Hey, I'm glad you're doing another live. I did the last golden ratio so far. I've done both of the Egyptian ratio. Nice. Good job. Let me take a swig of water real quick. So it's supposed to be nice and warm this week. It's going to get close to 80. I'm so excited. But today is another cold spurt. Today's a colder day. All right, so we're going to do it larger than this guy now. So it's crazy. I love when I do this kind of stuff, when I think I'm able to get this just right in the size, but this initial circle you create is very important. And it's amazing how much it affects the rest of it when you just increase the diameter just by just barely anything, and it's massive all of a sudden. So this, what was this? About 2 1/4. So let's open this guy up to basically just 2 1/2, I guess. So this should work well here. And we're going to use the center, that center line later. It's just nice to establish that early on. I think that should be good. Ooh, stab the page, of course. Derp. So now we need to find the center of that. And I guess it's a good thing I did the center line now, because I can actually come off of this straight across, kind of save me on time. So that is not the center of that way. I kind of let my compass fall, so it jacked up my measurement here, so I need to reestablish that. Okay. Let me actually change your guys' position here. Just now realize you're not really looking at what I'm doing. Excuse my big freaking fingers right now. Okay. Oops. This is why keeping 2 compasses with the original circle are so important, because when you have to go find that again, it can be kind of frustrating and difficult to reestablish that initial measurement, and being precise is so important. Oh my gosh. Oops. course. I'm going to need to pull out the larger arm too, for sure. Will this reach? Haha. A little bit more. Gotta pull out the larger ruler too. Blood moon tomorrow for real, and there's a comet. You guys know about the comet? What's it called? Look up what's the comet's name. It's like something 2026, obviously, but see something. There's supposed to be a very large comet. Actually, ooh, I was messed up. Oops. You go this side. That you can supposedly see with the naked eye in the daytime also coming through. So guys, prophetic things are happening. I don't care who you are, what you believe, but prophetic things are currently happening in our world. And I want to be as ready as possible for whatever's about to freaking happen, because you guys know what I'm talking about. Things are happening. Here I am making mistakes, but that's okay. Mistakes matter too. Mistakes are very important too. All right, so we're going to keep doing our squares here, I guess. Wait a minute. No, I did do that the wrong way. Oh, maybe I could do one going that way. Sorry. I'm supposed to do it going this way. So I need the base of this. So that's there. So I need to put this up here. Like that. So now this is the square. So the spiral is going to wrap this way just like we have here, because of the geometry we need to create with this circle. C/2026 A1 maps, a potential great comet from the Kreutz Sun Grazer family. I think that's how you pronounce that. Expected to reach perihelion. Yeah, man. Whew. Like, can we... That's truly amazing, guys. Like, and if any of you have followed any of Randall Carlson's work, highly recommend, if you haven't, go looking up Randall Carlson's work on comets and what that means. You know, throughout all of known history, especially in the ancient days, comets have been a sign of an omen. They were omens of great things that to happen, basically. And throughout history, it's negative things. There's not good things that happen when comets are seen in the sky. And it's crazy as to what has recently happened. And then here we have a blood moon and a massive comet all happening in the span of a very short period of time. Prophetic things are happening, guys. That's all I got to say. All right, where was I? So now I need to draw this cross. Okay. And then see, I actually need to turn the page. This is where I'm going to need my other arm. Oh, wait a minute, this one, oh, I've grabbed the wrong arm. That's why there's supposed to be a nut at the end of this. I was panicking there for a second. I was like, where the heck did it go? Because I'm using the wrong arm. This is the right arm. So I'm just going to go ahead and draw the largest arcs right now that I need. I don't think I'm going to need that one for this, because I was already able to do that with this compass. Yeah, I definitely got off, definitely. For sure on that last one. That one's a little bit Doesn't line up like I wanted, but alas, this is where we are. We'll fix it when we do the ink part. This is just the skeleton of what we need right now. Okay, so now woohoo! See, those are the kind of things that drive me crazy. Especially when you're doing it in ink, man. When your needle comes out of its spot. So that's actually off a little bit there. You can see how that overlaps. I don't know exactly what the precision is of that, but I was able to get it really close in this one drawing wherever I put it. See how it lines up there, but is that correct or is this correct? See how it just barely overlaps the circle? That's just, the precision is off. But once I do it in a thicker ink, you won't be able to see that as bad. But anyway, so what now? We need this one. We can actually go ahead and do this in ink. No, let's actually do this first. We're going to circle first. Which circle? I'm actually going to draw this first. What's up, Froggy? Thank you. I think so too. Above the doorway of Plato's university or schoolhouse, I guess you could say, it said something like, "Ye who are ignorant of geometry cannot enter here." Now, I'm not saying that to any of you viewing this right now. I'm not saying you're ignorant either. But this is one of the most important things, I think, what you want to learn if you want your own personal revelations into the structure of our universe. Because I don't know how you say this is an accident. How is this a coincidence? How is this a coincidence? Do you understand what I'm drawing here? Do you understand what's going on here? Remarkable universal magic. Oh, I'm an idiot. That's the wrong line. Oh, we have to go with that. Oops. How did I do that wrong? Wait, no, I didn't. I'm just dumb and went too far there. That's okay. We'll make that work somehow. Derp. See, mistakes can happen, but what's that famous Bob Ross quote? Ooh, something got loose here. Goodness me. I hate when that happens. Later, Froggy. Okay, what did I do here? Oops, what am I doing? I gotta finish off the inside. Duh. Here I am thinking I'm done doing this line. This will look better once I fill this in. My throat's making some weird noises. Excuse me. Okay. So far, so good. I want to make a few more lines on this. Where did I put my other triangle? There it is. So I should be able to project this out now to give the full triangle on this page. Not quite. That's okay. We'll come up with something else there. What's my battery life at? 26%. I'm going for about 40 minutes now. I do need to get off here relatively soon. I need to do some dishes. The dishes need to be done. Now I'm just trying to figure out what else exactly I want to do on this. I need to finish the frame. I do need to do that. So let's see. Later, dude. He's probably already gone now. I just noticed he said goodbye, cheers. What do I want to do now is the question. There will definitely be more I need to do to this, but I think I'm at a stopping point for now. I don't want to do lines that I don't like. I want to think about this for a bit more. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. Sorry for the people who just joined, but this is just some commissioned art I'm doing for somebody who reached out to me. So we will commence this again later. Appreciate you checking it out. I'll see you all next time. Bye.